มาสต็อกโฮล์มทั้งทีนะคะเลยต้องพาท่านผู้ชมมาที่นี่ค่ะมาที่ Ericsson Studio นะคะที่นี่เขาก็จะคิดแล้วค่ะว่าโลกในอนาคตอันใกล้จะเป็นยังไงชีวิตของพวกเราจะมีการเปลี่ยนแปลงไปในทิศทางไหนบ้างโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งการใช้การสื่อสารทางโทรศัพท์มือถือหรือว่าจะเป็นการใช้ชีวิตประจำวันนะคะที่จะเอาการสื่อสารเหล่านี้เนี่ยเข้ามาใช้งานได้มากยิ่งขึ้นยังไงบ้างไปฟังกันนะคะว่าเขาคิดว่าโลกซึ่งไม่ไกลมากอยู่ในช่วงชีวิตเรานี่แหละอีกไม่กี่ปีข้างหน้าด้วยซ้ำหน้าตาจะเป็นยังไงนะคะ From now, Mr. Ronnie, what can we expect? How life would change with our digital mobile world?
Now, actually, we see a tremendous growth of devices that start to communicate with you or communicate with each other.
Smartphones.
It's your phone, for instance. Today, your phone is communicating. You can use your phone to communicate with other persons.
Right.
So that is actually a communicating device, we can say. But in the very near future, we estimate that the year 2020, it's only 9 years from now, we will have approximately 50 billion of these devices that communicates with each other. And if you come to think of it, what will happen? I mean, your watch, will communicate, of course. Your washing machine will communicate, because when you start your washing machine a number of years from now, the washing machine should say like this: wait, hang on. If we wait for 1 hour, the electricity is much cheaper. So, because I just talked to the electricity meter. Because the electricity meter of your home is also a friend of the washing machines and, of course, of you.
Everything is becoming more intelligent.
We can say more intelligent, and we can say that they are not intelligent in that sense that they can start to think by themselves, but they are connected in a network. We talk about something called near-field communication. Near-field communication. This is a device that can be placed on almost like every product. This will, of course, be connected. Because you are writing something on a paper, but it would be nice to have that information stored on a server somewhere.
Oh.
And then it means that this device will be able to communicate with the server.
I see a lot of this message in Ericsson Studio. I am connected. What does it mean?
It means that everything that will benefit from a connection in the future will probably be connected. That's what we think at Ericsson.
Such as?
Such as, for example, I have a very good example here, if I may show you. So here we have my profile. It's like a Facebook. But
it's not Facebook.
It's not Facebook. This is Ericsson's social web of things, where everything that can be connected will be connected. So, for example, I'm connected to my lights at home. So right now it seems like I've forgotten to turn them off, and they will suggest them for me that no one is at home. So do you want us to turn ourselves off? Fantastic. I'm also connected to my surveillance camera, so once they are turned off, I can also double check. So let's check if the lights in my house are really off. So as you can see, it's totally dark and the surveillance camera is off.
But how do you get connected with the light bulb at home?
Well, that can be different kinds of solution depending on which companies. For instance, there will probably be companies in the future that take care of the whole connectivity part.
Can you please tell me how our life would change in the near future from waking up until we go to sleep again with technology?
Personally, I think it's going to be much more efficient. We have another example where I'm connected to my traffic. And the traffic might tell me if there is going to be a weather change. And I'm also connected to my calendar and my alarm clock. So let's say, for example, that it's going to be a heavy snowstorm tomorrow. Then the weather will tell that to all the devices that is connected, and the ones that are affected will then react. So for example, the calendar will check and say, oh, Jenny, you have a meeting tomorrow morning, very important, at 9 o'clock. But you, the weather, you are going to be 1 hour delayed. And then the alarm clock goes in and say, well, I can turn myself on 1 hour earlier so that Jenny will come in the time for her meeting. So I think that we will be helped, not just persons, but also the society will be helped by all the connected devices. For example, we have over here a washing machine that's connected and have the suggestion that you can wash when the electricity is cheap. This is a way for the society then to actually minimize the ups and downs of the energy consumption. So instead of having overload and everyone turning on the washing machine at the same time, then maybe you say, okay, turn yourself on when the electricity is cheap. Maybe during night in Sweden when we have turned all the lights off, for example.
Technology-wise, are we very near what you're talking about? Everything is being connected.
I think we are very near. You can see within the smartphones, there are lots of all these applications. And I think the smartphones are a connected device. They make my life easier. Also, we had a project not that many years ago with the smart refrigerator that was connected that would actually tell me whenever I run out of something in my fridge. So I would get an SMS if we run out of things. That's very convenient for me.
How can technology help our driving?
Let's say that you have two cars here and they have a traffic accident.
Okay.
So let's say that they are connected and you have a card inside or a SIM card that can indicate already when they hit the brakes hard enough so that the third car that's coming here can get the information to it that something has happened. So let's say the car comes, they hit the brakes, a signal goes up to a server and then down to all the cars in that area, indicating that either there is a traffic jam or there has been an accident, so this one has to slow down. It can also be that it's suggesting wherever there are traffic jams. So instead of standing in a traffic jam and polluting, if you're connected, you can get a suggestion, a different road where there is no traffic jam. And then you can also be more efficient.
นี่คือโทรศัพท์นะคะ โทรศัพท์เคลื่อนที่เครื่องแรกของอีริกสันค่ะ หนักมาก ออกขายกันจริงๆเนี่ยเมื่อประมาณ30ปีที่แล้วเองนะคะคศ1981 30ปีที่แล้วหน้าตาเป็นแบบนี้นะคะเมื่อก่อนเนี่ยใครถือนี่ถือว่าเท่มากเลยนะคะแต่น้ำหนักมันเนี่ยไม่ใช่เล่นๆเลยนะคะหนักมากที่จะเดินถือแบบนี้นี่หน้าตาเป็นแบบนี้ค่ะข้างในแล้วก็กดเอาแล้วก็โทรราคาก็ไม่ใช่ถูกๆนะคะเมื่อก่อนเนี่ยขายในท้องตลาด 6,000 ยูโรอะค่ะคิดเป็นเงินไทยคูณ40ก็ประมาณ 240,000 บาท 240,000 บาทค่ะโทรศัพท์มือถือเครื่องแรกของอีริกสัน What is this device?
This device is a robot, and I think it's interesting because it shows that people can be at places where they normally could not be. I mean, I can sit in Thailand and I can log into this robot standing here and I can walk around with this robot. You will see my face on the screen. I can hear what you say. I can talk to you. So I can be at other places without being there. And this was actually, it was a child in US who had some problem. I don't know if he was very allergic or something, but he had big problem with the health. He could not go to school. So what they did, they gave him this, put this in the school, and at home where he could be, he logged in to the robot, and then he could follow his friends, could sit in the class. Yeah, he could be there, I mean, virtually. But anyhow, he was very helped by this device. So it shows that technology can help people also.
เห็นสวีเดนนอร์เวย์เขาใช้เทคโนโลยี 3G 4G กันแล้วก็อยากจะให้เมืองไทยมีบ้างนะคะเอาแบบครอบคลุมทั้งประเทศเลยค่ะมีเร็วๆนี้ก็จะยิ่งดีด้วยนะคะพบกันใหม่สัปดาห์หน้าวันนี้สวัสดีค่ะ